Hello ladies and gentlemen, Paul Flahan here with Paul's iOS Device with a look at iOS 8 Beta 1. Now, keep in mind this is a beta and this is the first beta of iOS 8, so there are quite a few bugs lingering here, especially on my iPad 3rd generation. This iPad is already almost 2 years old, so I'm a little surprised that Apple allowed this iPad to run iOS 8 in the first place, but so just keep that in mind. So first, I want to show you Messages. Apple has done quite a bit with the Messages app. You can now have a quick reply feature to where, say, you get a text message. Here, I'll demonstrate that here. I'll send myself a text, and you can just pull down on the top. You just pull down on that banner and you can send a reply right back. Just like that. Now say you get another message and you let the banner go away. You don't act on this notification. So once that goes away, you can either obviously go into the Messages app, but you can also slide down in Notification Center, go to your notifications, and you can swipe left to mark it as read, or you can go ahead and hit reply. And then once you hit reply, you get the same little drop down from the top and send a reply. Quick and easy. And say you're on the notification or on the lock screen and you receive a text message, you can act on this as well without having to, like, swiping from left to right will take you right into the messaging app, or you can swipe from right to left and reply from here. So that makes messaging a lot faster, a lot easier, and it doesn't take you into the Messages app. It doesn't kick you out of the current app that you're in. So that's very convenient. Another cool thing with the Messages app, I'll take you into the application, and we're going to take a look at this iMessage. And you'll see down here at the bottom, the camera is now blue, and you get a little microphone down here. So now, all you have to do if you want to send a quick video message, you'll just hold your finger down on the camera, and you can either swipe up, send a quick picture, or swipe to the right to record a video. And if you don't want to send that video, all you have to do is just swipe over to this X right here, and the video is not sent. Now another cool thing is the microphone here. Now this allows you to send a quick voice memo right from the messaging app. So just once you hold down on it, you can speak, and you can see your voice being recorded here, and swipe up to send the message right away, or you can swipe left to cancel that voice recording. And you can also select keep, that way it does not self-destruct. It won't delete itself after a certain amount of time. So select keep. That way that voice memo will always stay in this thread. Another cool thing about the messaging app, Apple has fixed the multi text to where you send multiple a text to multiple people, and you can now turn on Do Not Disturb to where you are not getting notifications from that group text anymore, you can also remove yourself from the group thread also, and you can also remove others from the group thread if you'd like. So that fixes that group texting problem to where now you don't get everyone's text if you don't want them. So next, let's go to the share button. Sharing has been improved immensely. So I'm going to go ahead and go into my Winstanley app here. And let's go to the About Us, go to the Sunday Bulletin. And here's the share sheet up here in the upper right hand corner. If you select that, the share sheet pops up, and you can now hold your finger down on these icons and move them around accordingly. And also you can hit the More option here. Since obviously it's a beta, so you're not seeing any text here, you can turn off certain parts of the sharing options. So you saw iBooks there, and it pops back up. No, it's just going to crash. Again, this is beta 1. You can remove certain apps from your share sheet. Next, let's go to the Mail. So here is an email. You can compose a new message. So I've got a new message here composed. And now that I've got a new composed sheet here, you can swipe down from the top and bring it all the way down to the bottom if you need to reference other emails. And another cool thing, in your inbox here, you can swipe all the way over, or you can swipe over just a little bit to bring up More, Flag, and Trash. And in the More option, you've got the Reply All, Forward, Flag, and others. Or you can just go ahead and swipe all the way over and it's in your trash already. Now if you want to go back to that previous draft that you had, you can just swipe up from the bottom to bring that that draft up. So a lot of improvements in the Mail app as well. Now let's head to the camera. The camera, now this, to keep in mind, this is the 3rd generation iPad camera. So there aren't some features like there's no panorama mode, there's no slow motion mode like the iPhone 5S and others, but now in the camera you can turn on a timer. Now you have a 3-second or a 10-second timer. So you can set that, say 3 seconds, and hit the capture button and it'll count down for you. Now on the iPhone, since it has an LED flash on the next to the camera, when it's counting down, the flash will flash so that on the other end, when you're not seeing the screen count down, you can see the flash so you know when the picture will be taken. Next, let's go with time-lapse. Time-lapse is another feature of the camera to where you can capture sunsets or busy streets or whatever. You can have a time-lapse video. You set your camera, tap the record button, and now it's going to record a time-lapse video. You can see my fingers here. And let's go ahead and view it. So you'll see my fingers go by really fast. Take a look at this. So it's a time-lapse video, so you'll be able to catch the sunset or whatever you'd like to use that for. And next, let's go ahead and take a look at photo editing. Let's go to the photos. and I've got a photo here that I'd like to edit. So in the upper right hand corner, hit edit, and you've got the auto enhance feature. Tap that and your photo will enhance itself. Or you can crop it just by tapping this button, and you can just take this wheel down here at the bottom, move it around to rotate your photo the way you might like it, and you've got a nice little reset button below here to center that photo once again. Next, you've got these different filters. Now these aren't new, these were introduced in iOS 7. And then next, we've got the ability to change the contrast, the light, and the color of each photo just by sliding your finger across the bottom of the screen on this photo here. Now it's a little choppy on my iPad 3, and obviously it's a beta, so keep that in mind. And you can change the color as well. And you can also hit this little menu button here to see what the contrast and the vibrancy, how it has changed. And if you'd like that, you can go ahead and select done. And there you go, there's your updated photo. Next, I'm going to go ahead and talk about Siri. Siri has been updated to where if your device is plugged into the wall in an outlet, your device has to be plugged into an outlet, and I believe you need to have a cellular or Wi-Fi signal to access Siri. And I'm going to turn my iPad to sleep, and all you have to do is say, "Hey Siri," and Siri pops up automatically without you having to touch anything.
Hello, Paul.
Also, a cool feature that Siri has now is built-in Shazam. Say you hear a song that you'd like to remember, that you say you're listening to a song on the radio, you don't know who this artist is, and so let's start playing a song here. Hit Siri, and now Siri And as you can see, Siri can bring up that information. Next, we're going to go ahead and take a look at usage. Now, I'm going to have to cover something up here in the settings. So let's go ahead to General, scroll down to Usage, and now you can see the battery usage. You can see how much battery individual apps are going to be taking up. Now let's go ahead and head into Accessibility and Settings, General, and Accessibility. Now here in the Accessibility, you can turn on grayscale. That everything is in grayscale. I guess this will improve battery life in case you are getting low on battery. And next, let's go ahead and take a look at recent contacts. Now, let me turn that grayscale back off. There we go. Now, recent contacts, all you have to do is get into your multitasking by double tapping the home button, and your recent contacts are up here. And you can just select them one, and you can easily access a message, a FaceTime, or even a phone call right from your notification from your multitasking. So those are just a few features of iOS 8. Again, this is beta 1, so there's quite a few bugs. And right after this video, I'm going to go ahead and restore my iPad back to iOS 7. When iOS beta 2 comes out and there's more features, I'll bring those to you in another video. I hope you enjoyed this video. If so, hit the like button down below. Tell me what you think about iOS 8 in the descriptions as well. This is Paul Flahan with Paul's iOS Device. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. God bless.